Alright, everybody, welcome back. Another Free Agent Friday video. So, alright, we got a lot to talk about in this video, but it's pretty informational, I would say. Alright, so starting with the NBA, a trade that went down on Monday, December 17, 2018. So what I do, free agent videos, I pretty much talk about the free agents that happen throughout the week. So that's why these will kind of be longer, and I just be talking about that the whole week. So yeah, let's do that. So on Monday, December 17th, the Wizards traded Kelly Oubre Jr. and Austin Rivers to Phoenix for Trevor Ariza. So there's a lot of talk that Trevor Ariza is going to be traded to the Lakers, and with the Sixers, we're going to get Caldwell Pope, and Rivers will go to the Lakers. And it was a very interesting trade, but never went down, and this trade ended up happening. So Austin Rivers is actually a son of Clippers head coach Doc Rivers. My bad. Yeah, so he gets traded to the Wizards, and actually the very next day, the Suns waive Austin Rivers, so he's no longer on the team. So poor guy. Anyways, next, now we got a lot to talk about football. All right, so football actually has a lot of things happening in football, but nothing major. Just guys putting on the disabled list, on injured reserve. So I won't talk about that because that's not free agent signings. All right, so I'll start with the Raiders, man. Where's my boy Raiders? Like my shirt, Raiders. They signed quarterback Nathan Peterman and linebacker Casey Collins to the practice squad. Nathan Peterman, if you know, I want to say he was with the Bills. He, I want to say injury prone, but he's interception prone. This man throws picks. He only knows how to throw interceptions. It's crazy. I don't know, this man is a professional quarterback. I mean, yeah, I get it. He's playing the NFL, the hardest league in the world. But come on, man. Gotta stop throwing in picks, and of course, Raiders signed him, so everyone's bagging on them. Also, news. I mean, this isn't a free agent signing, but I had to talk about this because running back Frank Gore is placed on injured reserves. He was the Dolphins, man. Frank Gore, I say Hall of Famer, and people are saying it's his last game because he got hurt. He's out for the season, and people say he should retire while his legacy is still intact. So shout out to him, man. His career might be over. Okay, that's very interesting news. Wide receiver Josh Gordon announced he is stepping away from football. In other words, this man, he was a Cleveland Browns. He was a stud, absolute stud with the Cleveland Browns. But then got suspended for, I want to say, smoking weed. I think. Well, something with drugs, and he was suspended from the NFL. And I want to say he got suspended twice because he got suspended, came back, and then he got suspended again, and something happened, and he came back with the Browns, and then they released him. I think they released him, and the Patriots picked him up. And then he says he announced he's stepping away from football. Apparently, what I've been hearing that he might get banishment from the NFL because I want to say he's having problems with drugs, and I want to say he's just saying it's stepping away from football, but most likely he's being banished from football. That's what I've heard. I'm not quoting anybody, but I heard it on First Take last night. I want to say, Undisputed. My bad, not First Take. Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. I forgot who said it. It might have been Skip. He's like, there might be news that he's being banished from the NFL because this is, I guess you would call it his third strike because he's been suspended twice already. So the third time should be it. And the man, Josh Gordon, man, very talented man, but fortunately he, I guess couldn't stay off the drugs, man. It's tough. Praying to him, it's tough. So shout out to. Hope you do well. I guess retirement, I guess he would say. I don't know. All right, so next, Major League Baseball. kind of under the radar signings. J.A. Happ signed a 2-year contract with the New York Yankees. So that's a decent signing. Not bad. Also, Wilson Ramos signs a contract with the New York Mets. And New York Mets have been connected to a good number of free agents, especially the Marlins catcher JT Realmuto. But I guess they couldn't find the trade pieces for him, so they ended up signing veteran catcher Wilson Ramos. Also, the Mets signed Rajai Davis, a minor league contract. You know, Rajai Davis, mainly known for his speed, steal bases, make contact. But I say his most famous moment is when he hit a 2-run home run? No, a game-tying home run in Game 7 of the World Series against Aroldis Chapman against the Cubs. What was it, 2017 World Series? No, 2016, when the Cubs beat the Indians. But Rajai Davis hit the home run of Chapman to tie the game. I want to say in the bottom of the 8th, I think. But one of the most iconic home runs of all time, I would say. Especially against a guy like Chapman. Crazy game. And Rajai Davis is not known for his home run, so he hit a home run against Chapman. It's very impressive. And so shout out to Rajai Davis. Still in the league, man. Also news, Matt Adams goes back to the Nationals on a 1-year contract. Lance Lynn, former Yankee, longtime Cardinal, signs a 3-year contract with the Texas Rangers. Shout out to him, he's making his money. Also, Carlos Beltran, I would say Hall of Famer. He, of course, played for the Yankees. He's played for the Mets. He's played for the Astros. He's played for a bunch. I want to say the Cardinals too. He's played for a bunch of teams. And so on Tuesday they announced they named Carlos Beltran a special advisor, whatever that is. But yeah, shout out to him, I guess. And other news, Royals seems to say agree to terms with outfield Terrence Gore in a 1-year contract. You might not know who Terrence Gore is, but 2014, 15, whenever the Kansas City Royals played that wild card game that went into extra innings, crazy comeback they had. I want to say they had the most stolen bases in a playoff game in MLB history. I want to say they had 7 stolen bases. Terrence Gore had a few. He's just absolutely fast. One of the fastest men in the game. And he's not really a household name. He's a bench guy. Come off the bench. He'll start once in a while. He just steal bases. I say get on base, steal bases. So he signs a 1-year contract back with the Kansas City Royals, back home. And the Cubs on Tuesday also, they signed, I would say, longtime bench player Daniel Descalso on a 2-year contract. Actually, not really a bench player, because he's had his moments with the Cardinals when they won the World Series. And yeah, he signed a 2-year deal with the Cubs. Very, I guess I would say underrated deal, because it's always nice to sign these type of guys. So on Wednesday, Michael Brantley, longtime Cleveland Indian, dealing with injuries, but he's an all-star type of player. He is getting older, but I'd say he still has a good stick. He's a good hitter. He's an okay outfielder, plays left field. So he signs the Houston Astros on a 2-year contract. So pretty nice signing by the Astros, I would say. All right, other news, nothing really impressive. Okay, next, Ian Kinsler, longtime Tiger, longtime Ranger, and he played for the Angels, won a World Series with the Red Sox this past year. He signs a 2-year contract with the San Diego Padres, man. I was like, what? How can you go from all these? Of course, Ian Kinsler has played for very top-tier teams. He played for the Rangers. They went back-to-back. All the losing times in the World Series, and they choked. Played with the Tigers. I want to say they choked in the World Series, too, when he was on that team. Played for the Angels, a solid team, and now he wins. He goes to the Red Sox, wins the World Series. Finally, he wins the World Series. And then the very next destination for him, he signs with the San Diego Padres. And the Padres are not a very good place right now. In a few years, they will. But he signed a 2-year deal with them. So, whatever you want. Also, big news. Very talented and left-handed reliever Andrew Miller signs a 2-year contract with the Cardinals. That's a big signing. One of the best relievers in the on the market right now, free agent market, besides the Cardinals. So Cardinals beefing up their bullpen right now. And alright, so not very big time trade or trade signing, but New York Giants, the San Francisco Giants, they signed a switch pitcher, Pat Venditte, to a 1-year contract. I don't know if you guys know him, but he was on the Dodgers this past season. He can throw with both hands. So he can pitch with his left hand, pitch with his right hand. Very rare type of player. And he signs a 1-year contract with the Giants. So now Giants have something to look forward to after this terrible season. And the next, so shout out to Pat Venditte, man. Alright, there's still more. Oakland A's signed veteran Joakim Soria on a 2-year contract. Joakim Soria, fellow Mexican. He's a Mexican pitcher, the major leagues. He was, I want to say he was one of the best closers when he was way back when he was in the Brewers a long time ago. Now he's old. He still got it though. He's still a very decent pitcher. He's recently with the, who was it? The Brewers. Yeah, the Brewers. Actually, no, he was with the Royals, I think. In his best years. Was it Royals? I don't remember. Man, Royals or Brewers, one of them. But he used to be a very good pitcher. Closer, my bad. Very good closing pitcher back in the day. But that was the Oakland A's. And yeah, that's just be it. No more news, free agents. That's all that's happened the whole week. So no more next Friday. I'll talk about all the free agents that happened during the whole week. So look out for that. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video.